Yes guys, it's me, Michael Watson from Reborn with Michael Watson, and Happy New Year to you all. How are we all doing firstly? So, I just want to say, let's make this year the best year yet. And I'm going to tell you exactly how I've been doing that with my life and what you need to do in this next week or so to change your whole year, to change your whole life. It's the simplest thing, and we're going to go into it in this video, and I'm going to go into it in as much detail as I can in a video. But what I have done is I have my 7-day mental diet. It helps with healing, manifestations, and changing your life. It's a 7-day course. It's what we're going to talk about here as well. I'm going to give you the inside scoop on this video. If you want to sign up to get the full scoop on how you do this 7 days and how it changes your life, then sign up to the course. It's going to be in the comments and the description below, okay? And it's at a ridiculously low price at the moment, so get on it now. Make this your New Year's resolution. You can do this. So guys, getting into the video, what do we need to learn? We need to realize that our thoughts and feelings are the creative process of our life. It's not the outside world that brings an effect. We create an effect with our thoughts and feelings. I want to tell you a couple of things here. When I realized this so truly is when I would be really trying in 3D reality to make things happen in my life. I'd be waiting to make everything perfect. I'd be searching, scrounging, trying, pushing, you know, doing everything with my physical energy. And I just couldn't keep that up. And suddenly I'm burnt out. I can't do it anymore, you know? And the things that I wanted to come to me were repelled away from me. So if you feel like last year in 2022, you were just, everything felt meh, and you felt like you were trying really hard, but nothing was happening, that's because your energy just wasn't in the right place. How do we shift that energy? Well, when I go into a mindset of fun, easy, relaxed, chilled outness, you know, just enjoying life, then everything else seems to do the same with me. Abraham Hicks says it best. You know, it's don't focus on the money, focus on the feeling. You know, don't focus on the healing, focus on the feeling. You know, so it's all of these things. But how can we shift ourselves? Because a lot of us are in a habit of just going into these things. You know what it's like. Dr. Joe Dispenza says it best. You've got to break the habit of being yourself. Well, you could spend 2 years meditating, or you can do this 7-day challenge that I've set forth for you. Now, this challenge was initially used by many people years ago. It's called the 7-day mental diet. Okay, now why I need to tell you about this 7-day mental diet and why you should sign up to mine is because I'm going to be there with you every step of the way, helping guide you, and I will be there. So, but listen to this. So when I started it, I realized that if I could go 7 days without feeling a negative emotion or really sort of letting myself go into this negative emotion, and I can just change my energy in a moment, and I can keep on the positive keel for 7 days, then my whole life around me started to change. The thing with this technique though is, what happens is you start on day 1, you feel pretty good. Well, it's only 7 days, I've got to be positive for. I'm not allowed to indulge in any negative reactions. I'm not allowed to moan about anything. I'm not allowed to do anything that could be conceived as negative. Well, let me tell you, it's one of the most challenging things you're ever going to do. And that's fine, but you just need to realize that there's a big challenge in this. We don't realize how programmed we are to go towards the negative sometimes. And so this challenge really opens your mind up to how much you respond and react to the outside world. So what we've got to do then is, in these 7 days, you decide that you are going to remain positive and only look for the beautiful things. Now, if you've got a busy week ahead where you've got to do a lot of stressful things, it's not the week to take this on. If you have got to deal with some other family issues, not the week to take it on. Take it on in a week that feels like, this feels pretty easy for me, simple. I reckon I can do this, I've got a pretty chilled week. What happens though is, you could go in day 1, you did it, you're happy. Day 2, you have a reaction. It lasts longer than 30 seconds. You have to stop right there and then. Some people suggest stopping for a couple of days. I suggest stopping for the rest of the day, letting go of it, waking up in the morning and deciding to start fresh again. If you stop, if you have the reaction like late at night, then give yourself the whole next day off. But what you do is then you start again. Now, what I go into detail more in the course is how to apply this, how to get through it. I help you to get through it, because I remember doing this just by myself and it was such a challenge. But when you can do it with a group or a mentor, you can get through it. But this is the magic. Now let's talk about the magic that happens with this. When you go for 7 days straight by doing this, suddenly life starts to reflect back to you in ways. So you'll get to about day 5 and you'll start noticing things just going really well. You'll notice life is just flowing. You notice the client that you wanted signs up. You'll notice the money in your bank looks better than usual. You'll notice many beautiful things. It's so fun, okay? And I just want you to realize how fun that is. And then you get to day 7 and you realize after day 7, your mind naturally has now learnt the habit of remaining positive. You've not only seen the shift in your life and you've seen what remaining positive and keeping your energy in that state does, but you also realize that it's now become an easier task. Because trust me, none of you are going to get through the first 7 days straight. So it's going to take a bit longer than 7 days. But if you can get through 7 days straight, it may take you a month, it may take you 2, but you commit to this and you work with me and I work you through this, okay? Then you are going to go to places that you've never thought possible. You're going to find your body responding and reacting and healing. You're going to find that your business increases. You're going to find that your love in your life increases. It's going to be unbelievably powerful for you. If this excites you, message down below. Are you going to change in 2023? Thank you so much. Take care.